Rakeem Nunez-Roches, who I gotta say has kind of been a disappointment to the Giants, right? I mean, I think that's where he's at. I mean, he is a guy that I had some high hopes for. Again, really nice guy, great guy for the locker room. And we thought he'd be a guy that we'd go ahead and get, and he would kind of be that second, third guy on the defensive line, primarily third, but can step in if need be and be that second guy. And instead, I hate to say, I'm going to sound like a total jerk when I say this, but I'm going to say it. 2 years in, can you tell me one play he did?
No.
I'm being honest, I'm not trying to be a jerk. I can't tell you one impact play off the top of my head that this man did.
You've definitely heard his name in the past, but I couldn't pull out a single play in
2 years. And he's got a $5 million cap number next year, guys. I would not be shocked at all if he is gonzo. Because that's a lot of money to get somebody else as a replacement for him potentially. He's also 31 years old. He's starting to get a little more up there in age. Starting to be with that prime starting to end the next year or two. And if this is his prime, I hate to see the drop down. Again, not trying to be a jerk about it, but he's not a starter. We're paying him like a starter. And I think what his best bet really is to be a rotational piece for a defensive line. I think as that role, he can still do that very well. And he did that with Tampa Bay. The problem is we paid him to be a starter. We gave him 3 years, $12 million, and quite frankly, didn't pay him a lot the first year, so we can get it done. And
it's a fantastic comment.
And I feel like this is the moment now that we got to go. Yeah, no, it's time to move on here, or you got to take a pretty big pay cut. And I'd prefer the pay cut, have him here as a rotational piece, where he should be, where he belongs. But most people don't want to take a pay cut. It's a crazy concept, I know.
Right? Andrew, you do a really good job at your job. Why don't you just take 20% off your salary? Help us out.
A new job in that case.
Yeah.
That's what'll happen. And maybe that's what needs to happen for Nacho. But
okay, bye.
He's not a $5 million player, and that's his cap hit next year. We can save $3.6 million by cutting him. He's going to get cut. I'm telling you that right now. And like I said, I think he's still got left in the tank, just not as a legit starter. He's that rotational piece. He's that guy you bring in on rundowns. He's that guy you bring in because to spell somebody at that point. That's what he is. And, if you really want to give the credit at that point to him, he's a guy that I don't think people expected to have this kind of career at all. He's a guy that was a 6th round pick. 6th round. And now he's been in the league for enough years that you go, hold on a second here. This is a nice career you got going on now. Again, he's in his 30s. He's still playing in the NFL. That's 10 years he's played in the NFL now. As a 6th round pick.
Listen, that's good. That's 3 times as long as any other of the average player. So
not any other player. No.
Yeah.
No one makes it for the 4th year.
No one does it.
This guy's the Julio Franco of defensive tackles.
If you like that clip, then you will love the full episodes too. Find us on your favorite podcast app and look for us on all your favorite social media platforms.
Thanks so much.
Please, I'm begging you. Please.